Guess the NBA player by their previous teams. Let's go. This one's throwing me off already. I got my boy Kev working as a producer. Shout out to him. If you got video ideas like this, guess the NBA player by blank, leave them in the comment section or click the link in the description. I told him, guess the NBA player by previous team, and I think he took it literal. In my mind, I was thinking first stop, second stop, third stop, fourth stop, which is the current stop in this case. I just spent like 5 minutes looking at these three teams and being like, there's no Bulls player that's currently on the 76ers, but he is not including the current team. So if that is the case, that is Chicago Bulls Jimmy Butler drafted 30th overall, then traded to the Minnesota Timberwolves for Zach LaVine, Larry Marketing, and another pick, and then traded for Robert Covington and Dario Saric. I forgot that trade existed. And then traded from the 76ers for Josh Richardson. This is Jimmy Butler. I just saw the question for the next one. Jimmy Butler. We got the Nets twice, which means that this player went through the rebrand. This player went through the rebrand from the old Nets from the New Jersey Nets to the Brooklyn. Hey, I'm going to Brooklyn versus Mavs in like a week and a half, and we got some really good tickets. Shout out to a sponsor that's not sponsoring this video, so they don't get their name shouted out. But like, shout out to them. And then Lakers. I was going to say the only name that comes to mind is Brook Lopez, because it literally is Brook Lopez. The all-time leading scorer in Nets history got traded for D'Angelo Russell. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm going to name your teams and get it right, and I'm also going to try to figure out how you got to your spots. He was drafted to the New Jersey Nets. They rebranded to Brooklyn, and then he got traded for D'Angelo Russell, and then how did he end up in Milwaukee? Did he sign in Milwaukee, or did they trade for him? I don't remember. Either way, he ended up in Milwaukee. That is Brook Lopez. Great. Wow. Okay, this person has played for a lot of teams. Orlando to LA to Miami to Phoenix to Cavaliers. The first thing that came to mind was Trevor Ariza. It's not Trevor Ariza, because Trevor Ariza did not play for all these organizations. But I saw 6 teams and was like, hey, it must be T. Riz, because I also thought Ish Smith, but I don't think Ish Smith has ever played for the Lakers. Hear me out. I think this is Shaq. I did remember telling him that it didn't always have to be current players. So that helped me out. Shaq played in Orlando, obviously, had a finals run where they ended up losing to, I forget what team. Then he signed with the Lakers. Then he ended up in Miami. I don't remember if that was via trade or not. It might have been a trade, low-key. And then the last couple years of his career, we're not even going to talk about. This is Shaquille O'Neal, correct? It is. Okay, great. We're in a great spot. Cavaliers. Ooh. Cavalier. Okay, this is Danny Green. I do not remember how Danny Green got from the Cavs to the Spurs. But he was a part of the Kawhi Leonard trade with DeMar DeRozan and Jakob Poeltl in that first round pick to get Kawhi to Toronto. Got a ring there, and then ended up in LA and got a ring there, and then ended up in Philly. Did not get a ring there, but he's now with the Grizzlies technically, but not really hooping. Because he tore his Achilles, ACL, MCL, something. He tore something major that's going to keep him out for the beginning of the season. Get well soon, Danny Green. Thank you very much. Whoa. Now, this is one of those journeyman type players. Started off in Orlando. Went to the Lake Show. Went to Houston. Then Atlanta. Then Charlotte. Then Washington. Then back to LA. Then the 76ers. This can't be, I mean, it could be a current day player. This could be a current day player for sure. I don't know why immediately I was like, oh, it can't be a current day. It could be a current day player. Actually, hold on. Let's look at the context clues of like the Shaq one. Okay, all of these teams pretty much wear the same logo. I was thinking like, because he gave us the Brooklyn Nets one, gave us old logos, I was thinking, is there a world where this is like a throwback player and the logos, but all the logos are current. At least I'm near current. Orlando to LA should give me everything I need to know. Who? And then back to LA. Who's a two-time Laker? That's what we need to be thinking about. Two-time Lakers. Two-time Laker. It's D12, isn't it? Orlando won 3 Defensive Player of the Years. They ended up with Kobe's Lakers. Did not work out. Ended up with Houston with James Harden. Did not work out. And then these next 3 years of his career, we don't even talk about. They were just bad. And then he got back with LA, won a championship, was dope. And then he was backing up Joel Embiid. And then now he might be in the WWE or something. Like, he's not even hooping nowadays. You know what I'm saying? He's not even on a team. Next, we got Washington Wizards to the Bulls. To Orlando to the Warriors. What former Bull player played for the Warriors? Or used to play for the Warriors? Because again, I can't look at the current roster. There's no current. Actually, I like that there's no current because that would make it too easy. You know what I'm saying? If I knew what current team, who on this team play? I'm glad that he doesn't give me the current team. From Washington to Chicago. Chicago to Orlando makes me think Vucevic trade, right? Vucevic trade was Wendell Carter, so obviously that doesn't work. And then Franz and Otto Porter, because Otto Porter had to go because Vucevic's contract was so large, right? And then he went from Orlando to the Warriors, won a championship, and now he's in Toronto. Yeah, okay. All right, yeah, we chilling. Don't give me Bulls wins. We gonna get it right, typically. Is this Vince Carter? That doesn't make sense, does it? No. I just saw Toronto to Orlando and thought Vince Carter. But Vince Carter had New Jersey in there too. This is his cousin. This is Tracy McGrady. This is Toronto to Orlando to T-Mac and Yao. To the rest of the years we don't talk about. Great. T-Mac. Okay, cool. 76ers to OKC. This is Jeremy Grant. We locked in, ladies and gentlemen. Speed running, Kenny. Speed running. This is Jeremy Grant. And then ended up in I just thought twice about it, but I shouldn't. Jeremy Grant. Great. Another person that ended up on the Bulls and then went to the Lakers. Ooh. From Detroit to the Spurs. That's an interesting one too. From Detroit to the Spurs to the Bulls to the Lakers. Detroit to the Spurs to the Bulls to the Lakers. I'm thinking this is Dennis Rodman. But for some reason I'm unsure. The other ones I feel pretty confident about. I don't feel so. He did end up with the Lakers and then has to be Dennis Rodman. The fact that these are throwback players is what's like making me question myself. You know, so shout out to Dennis. Orlando to OKC. This is Victor Oladipo. 2nd overall pick, right? 2nd overall pick, or was he 3rd? I think he was 2nd overall pick. Got traded from Orlando to OKC, but for what? What did he get traded for? Oh, I know it. I definitely know it. Was this a Serge Ibaka trade? Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. And then traded for Paul George. Him and Sabonis traded for Paul George. And then traded a part of what deal? What deal was he a part of? Was that the James Harden trade? Was he a part of the I think he was a part of the James Harden trade, bro. I think he was a part of randomly a part of the James Harden trade. I could be mistaken. Either that, I think it was the James. Either I'm spending too much time. VO, and then we got this one. Okay, Warriors to Wizards to Magic to Memphis. Warriors, Wizards to Magic to Memphis. Okay, who is gone from the Wizards to Orlando? I just spent like 5 minutes on it. I just don't see it. I'm catching the L. Who is it? Gilbert Arenas. The logos threw me off. I'm being honest with you. If you would have gave me the throwback Wizards logo, I would have 100% got this. I thought too hard about it. Even the throwback Warriors logo would have gave it to me. I thought way too hard. Okay, all right, lock in. Redemption. Pretty sure this is stat. Suns to Knicks. Him and Carmelo Anthony. And then The last couple. A lot of the times with these players, we say the last couple years. Don't think about those. Don't think about those. This is stat. It is stat. That's the last one. Oh man, that was fire. Shout out to Cam for putting it together. Let me know how you did. That was 12 questions, I believe 12 or 15 questions or something. I got one wrong, so not the perfect score. But let me know if other ones you want to see, and I'll hit Cam up and he'll get it done. Shout out to him. Shout out to you for watching. I'll see y'all soon.